Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And this is the finale of Season 1, Episode 10 of Cobra Kai, titled Mercy, actually. So what does that mean? Because, I mean, Cobra Kai is all about no mercy. Are we going to finally see some mercy? Or what's going to happen?
Who is named Mercy?
So, as of right now, there are a few people that you know who could potentially be competing in the All Valley, and one person who may be competing potentially. Who do you think is going to win?
If I had to pick a winner, I would say Miguel, but I think that Miguel wins fighting for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Especially because he's going in with a lot of anger because of the whole Samantha misunderstanding.
He either wins or loses based on his current state of mind.
I'm ready to find out. Are you?
Me too.
I can't wait to start. This is our first finale of a season for Cobra Kai. I've seen this before. He hasn't, and we can't get enough of the show. I love watching it. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Cobra Kai. What song's gonna be in this? I forgot. Oh yeah, that's a great song.
Pretzels.
I want a pretzel now.
The pretzels and the churros, the cotton candy. They're. Is this? I wonder if this one is gonna get like sold out. If I had to pick a person for Robbie to take out, though, it would be Hawk. That that power scales Robbie like pretty high.
They changed the color. It was red. Remember, they had the whole conversation.
Yeah,
about it?
The mats, the traditional red.
They've been red for 30.
It's been super aggro ever since the
Full breakup.
Full breakup.
I was buying a carton of milk. Parking lot yelling.
You want to be his father? Fine.
Everything all right?
We're all gonna die, Ken.
Well, why didn't you tell us this earlier? I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to seeing him drunk. It didn't.
We're gonna have to do it without him.
Do what without me?
Oh.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna show up?
I may not always win, but I never back out of a fight. I haven't taught you the third rule of Cobra Kai. Just when you think things are going good, everything falls apart. That's how it goes. Life shows no mercy, so neither do we.
Yeah, let's go.
So your boyfriend turned out to be a jerk. And your boyfriend turned out to be the son of your mortal. Expect me to go to this tournament all by myself. You know how creeped out I get by karate moms.
Everyone I know is gonna be there.
It is the 50th anniversary.
It is like sold out.
It's the 50th anniversary, I guess.
Great turnout. I'm telling you, it's all about the blue mats.
Look, it's him.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
If you're a champion, you get your picture put up. That means Johnny has one up too.
Oh yeah.
This has been going on for 50. Am I the only one that's been out of the loop?
Can you be so calm?
Extreme martial arts.
Whatever happens to him, he'll learn from it.
Y también me
And I smoked a joint before he came in. I love Grandma.
You know, I want to support my baby. You know how it goes.
Karate bomb.
Karate.
Yeah! Woo! Topanga! You kick some ass, Xander! Woo!
I love it, man. New geese.
It's over. Daniel's like having PTSD flashbacks. Like.
North Hills, we have Mr. Robbie King.
Unaffiliated.
Oh no. Sweep the leg. Oh my goodness. No way. Woo! Effortless.
Fighting positions.
Smiled at him. Woo!
Daniel's secretly rooting for Miyagi-Do. Miyagi-Do karate.
Woo!
Oh! No, don't do it. He's gonna show everybody the.
So hot.
I can't believe this actually works.
Dimitri is like in awe. Oh no.
What?
Of course he gets the like. Oh, it's their same karate school. Woo. This guy's super fancy.
Ooh. Heel kick.
Oh, it's the step through kick.
Woo.
Oh, nice, Robinson. Oh, down. Oh,
It's Xander Stone.
Eat shit, asshole.
Oh, bad attitude.
You did a great job out there.
Well, I guess it's just Hawk from Cobra Kai Karate. Huh?
Moskowitz. It's Eli Moskowitz.
You're my oldest friend, and I never should have been hanging out with somebody like Yasmin in the first place. You really tore a new vagina?
If you don't join Cobra Kai, we could definitely use another girl out there.
I pray for every race, religion, and gender. We can all live together in peace.
dude, take his mic away.
Kick that pansy bitch in the face.
Oh my God, Miguel is like Zenkai boosted.
Woo.
He's intimidating.
Miguel, yeah.
Yeah, when he's like this.
Woo.
Grandma is like staring straight ahead.
Woo. Good honor.
Yeah, Miguel practices good honor.
Versus King.
Who do you think wins this one?
Dude, I've said 6 times already that I've called this.
Kid lied to me.
So he lied, so what? He's a kid. He obviously wasn't in it with Johnny or he wouldn't be fighting his students.
Ooh.
Ooh!
All clean on it.
I swear to God, I just heard a screech.
You heard that. You heard that. You heard the screech. He's become like the main character.
Dude.
Remember what you learned, Robbie!
Kata.
You gotta search inside for the good stuff, you know, and just then you could find some balance in your life.
Balance in life. Balance in karate. Ooh.
Leaving early to fix that stupid haircut.
Woo.
Dude. Hey. Ooh! Dude, it's literally the same.
Was I supposed to do, be a pussy?
He maybe he taught Hawk a little too well.
I just want to get back at him.
But you're never gonna find balance that way.
Mr.
Don't
Miyagi.
let that bad blood change who you are. He's just a guy with a lot of demons. Mr. Miyagi always told me there is no such thing as a bad student. Only a bad teacher. And your dad had the worst teacher there ever was.
My shoulder's killing me. I don't think I can fight.
Medic!
Dude, I literally was so ready for it.
It was an accident. I wasn't trying to hit you.
You shouldn't have been trying to hit anyone. You don't even know Robbie, and you were trying to start a fight with him?
You have to strike first. You don't wait for the enemy to attack.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
I'm the champion.
Watch what I do to Robbie in the finals.
Yo, he literally is too Johnny.
I really need to go, but I can Uber.
No. No, baby. I'll come with you. It's okay.
You don't need to fight.
Yes, I do.
And you know the answer to that.
Yeah, he said yes, I do.
Sooner or later.
Dude, he literally saying the same thing.
Parallel.
Different but same.
Daniel LaRusso is gonna coach.
Woo.
Bobby King will now be fighting for Miyagi-Do Karate.
Miyagi-Do!
Daniel LaRusso as his sensei.
Why did they not say former champion Johnny Lawrence? They're even on the same sides.
Here comes the culmination of the season. Woo!
Ooh! Oh!
Tied up. Woo!
Oh, he... Kata. I can see the vision coming together.
Oh.
Not a point. Yeah. Yeah. It's not over yet.
No mercy.
Different but same.
Dude.
Look, I know we want to win, but it's got to be the right way. We don't have to fight dirty.
Dirty? There's nothing dirty about winning, Sensei. You taught me that. No mercy.
He's like, frick, I'm Kreese.
Oh.
Oh.
There's your winner.
Cold. No, that was sick. Johnny's not happy about that.
I know I didn't.
So bittersweet.
I just want to say that if it wasn't for my sensei, I wouldn't be here. So this is for Sensei Johnny Lawrence and Cobra Kai.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
You got what you wanted, Johnny. You won.
Not this way.
Have you seen Sam?
Oh, yeah, pretty sure she left a while ago.
He's all alone after his victory.
He won, but
what cost?
she just needs to train.
Does she?
I mean, I don't know. Get back in perfect form, maybe.
Yeah, well, you fought with honor, and he didn't.
This is like seeing
No matter what
Kreese
that
and
trophy
like,
says, you're the real
yeah.
one.
Now Cobra Kai's gonna take over karate in the valley.
Over my dead body.
And thus the karate wars have begun.
He's gonna open up Miyagi though.
When the fight comes to you, you have to be ready to fight back. And to do that, we'll need more students. Welcome to Miyagi-Do Karate.
Congratulations. You did what I always thought you could do. Everyone closed the book on us. That the real story's only just begun.
It's over. Oh man.
I love so 2 episodes ago at the beginning you asked, you're like, where's Kreese? I haven't seen him this season. And I was like, he's dead. And you're like, really? I was like, yeah. And in reality, in the season, they did say Kreese died.
Yeah, they did.
So they make you think he's dead in order to have the greatest fake out ever, which is Kreese is back and Cobra Kai is at its peak again right now as he's returning. How does that make you feel?
Cobra Kai and Kreese are like this. Like, it's how would you separate them? I mean, now that he's back, it's like.
But you're bringing John Kreese into a modern world.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny. A lot of his students probably wouldn't be students under Kreese if Kreese was the top sensei. So it's gonna.
Johnny
be
has a little more softness than Kreese does.
It's interesting, but I mean, this was a fantastic episode. This whole like episode felt like a movie in itself.
Yeah,
because we had the whole fight, and I mean, we see what's going on. We have our 3 main Cobra Kai fighters to meet. I'm sorry, 3 main Cobra Kai fighters and Hawk, Aisha, and Miguel, and they all did pretty well in the tournament.
Yeah, Hawk got
semis,
like 4th place.
So Hawk probably would have won if he didn't get disqualified because he was doing pretty good, but he had to be a dick move to Robbie.
Yeah,
which is reminiscent of Cobra Kai itself. You know, a Karate Kid.
Yeah, because he's the one who went before Johnny said like Sensei, but I can beat him normally. Sealed their own fate. But that's first of all, great storytelling with them having Johnny find Kreese's picture and reflecting his face and leading up to that. But just I enjoy that we're seeing like, I feel like this would be the same if Johnny had won back in the day versus like if Daniel had lost. Like he'd go home with Mr. Miyagi, he'd go back and be like, I'm sad, but Mr. Miyagi would be like, it's okay. And then Kreese would be like, we won. And then Johnny would never learn his lesson. That's the problem is Miguel's win means he doesn't like get a lesson.
I feel like Miguel's win feels empty to him and Johnny, though. Miguel won to try to make Sam, kind of love him again, it felt like, but also to impress his sensei. And Johnny wanted the win to prove he was the best, but he didn't want to win at the cost of his son.
Yeah.
And it seems like he kind of alienated Robbie in this situation because his students really harmed Robbie. And I don't think any of his students know that Robbie is his son.
I don't think so, yeah.
So that's the whole reason, too. They're like, why is Sensei so, he's told us to do mercy, but he's telling us to go mercy on this kid. And it's just, it's terrible to see Miguel win in a way with, with the arm pull and the cheating.
Yeah.
But, you also have to be happy for the boy for some regards, despite his bad behavior, because we saw where he came from in the beginning of this episode. New kid in school, was being bullied. This gave him some confidence. But just like Johnny, the confidence goes too far. So right now, this is mirroring what you can only assume would be Johnny Lawrence and his original stint before Daniel LaRusso showed up. But, Robbie Keane has the biggest conflict of all, which is he doesn't have a place really right now where he fits in because he feels like, Daniel LaRusso threw him out a little bit when he was frazzled over him being a son. And Johnny was mad at the situation too. So we see the unaffiliated fighter go to the finals, which is a really crazy thing to see in any type of sport at all. Unaffiliated competitor going to the finals, and it's great to see Daniel cheering for him the entire time on the sidelines. That was my favorite part, is the support, because it's just the cycle of the senseis being there better than their fathers were. Biggest thing I thought was just comedy to break the tension was the whole. I thought,
dude, it was so funny. I literally was. I was in my head though. I was like, he never learned how to do. This was one of the things that Mr. Miyagi
That was
that was a thing that he could do that nobody else could do. So I don't know. I was like, Daniel never learned this.
You're right. They don't. Yeah. Besides that, it was a really great finale. Hawk and Miguel and Aisha, even to an extent, are all developing towards the Cobra Kai that we know from the movies, which is what I think Johnny's trying not to have them do, kind of. But it's just the whole attitude of Cobra Kai.
Johnny instilled it into them without realizing that he was doing that.
Exactly. And I mean, he did make them better people, but they also made them worse in some regards.
Yeah.
I just felt so bad for Sam in this episode because she goes and she's able to reconcile with Aisha, but Miguel kind of says all the wrong things in that situation.
Miguel was not ready to have an adult conversation.
But Miguel's also a 15-year-old boy who had his first girlfriend.
That's why I say I didn't blame him. When I'm going oh my God, he blew up her phone, he's doing this, that, I'm not criticizing the actor. The actor's doing great. I'm just
it's memorable. You kind of remember doing
exactly.
It. You're like, oh, I did that. So this episode, ending the season, is your first season of Cobra Kai. How do you feel as a spin-off? I mean, obviously there's about 5 seasons more to go after this. They're all pretty strong seasons, but this one being the first season, it builds the characters.
Yeah, the characters building has been super interesting. Mm-hmm. I feel like this does a lot of justice to Karate Kid, and you can feel like this is a continuation rather than a separate story.
Makes sense. Now, do you have any predictions for next season?
I need to see how big Cobra Kai is going to get, because Johnny with unlimited money is clearly not a good thing, because he'll just spend it all on drinking and everything. But
now Kreese is back, so Kreese might have to, Kreese might vet the, people coming in.
That's true. Kreese could lower the membership actually.
Do you think Johnny will let him back?
I mean, we've seen in this show that everybody feels a sense of duty to their former, to where their roots are from.
Especially because he was a sensei, it was his father.
Exactly. That's Daniel wants to honor Mr. Miyagi.
That's fair. Trying to think what else. So this season, do you have a favorite character?
That's hard.
In terms of the karate doers, I'm a strong fan of Miguel and Hawk always. But I will say, out of all the characters in the show, it's always Amanda who's my favorite character, because she's always the best. Her sitting next, she's like, I don't want to go crazy karate moms, and of course she sits next to the craziest karate mom there. And she's like the entire time she's like, "Go Xander," and Amanda's like, "Go Xander, yay."
Who is my favorite character? If I had to say, I think Robbie. Robbie's character growth was insane this whole season.
Well, I think that goes just though he just needed a place to feel like he belonged.
Yeah, and someone to
and a father
lift him up.
Yeah, father figure.
I think that my favorite scene, just very small one, was when Johnny was at the diner and he saw that dad and the son sharing the ice cream sundae. My biggest scene that for me, the one that always sticks out for me is the scene where they all find out that they're all together because everything is going so well and it's just the episode right before the finale, everything goes wrong. Yeah,
Johnny and Daniel feel like they finally hit a point where they could be friends because they've bonded over stuff in the past. Miguel unfortunately did his thing where he was drunk. Robbie's just there to help. Robbie really hasn't done anything wrong so far, except for try to become Daniel's student to get back at his dad.
Yeah.
But like after a while, I feel like he genuinely just is enjoying the bonding and he no longer wants to do that. But unfortunately, this TV show, number one theme is tell the fucking truth.
Yeah. If people were just more, isn't that how it is in real life? If people were just more honest with each other, they could, People always, I always notice that when I'm watching shows that I am one of the people who's always like, oh my God, this could have been avoided. Why did you tell a lie there? And then I'll be in like a situation and I'll be like, why can't I just not say how it is? Because there's social constraints and stuff.
It's like the first thing out of Miguel's mouth. Obviously, he's not thinking. He's like, "Why have you answered my phone all day?" He doesn't believe that his girlfriend, had her phone taken away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the easiest way around that whole situation is to be like, "Mom, I have a boyfriend. Can I just text him? I don't. I'm busy." Because
who's your boyfriend?
Kyler's coming over. Oh, this boy Miguel from school. That's it for now. You don't have to say he works for Cobra Kai or anything.
Yeah, but then she already hid I understand what you're saying. I think if I was in her position, I'd be like, wow, I don't want to get quadruple grounded for dating a Cobra Kaier and also not telling my parents.
I feel like Mom would understand though. Amanda would understand.
Amanda could understand, but it's another thing that she hid, right?
Yeah. Also, I love the little hint, not a little hint at the end, but trying to think, sorry, the changing of the gi, that's what I wanted to talk about. So the changing of the gi was crazy because you go from these basic gis and whatnot that are bare minimum to get by, and all of a sudden Johnny brings out these new gis for his whole school. It just shows how proud he is because he's spending his own money on them.
He raised those.
They're his kids.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see. Now, next season, what do you think the plot line is going to be? You think there's going to be another karate tournament?
I think there might be, but I feel like they also might focus more on the Cobra Kai taking over aspect.
And something happened at the end of this episode. What was it? Not Kreese, the other thing.
Daniel is going to take on more students. He's opening Miyagi-Do.
And Sam, Aisha kind of hints to Sam come back because she's like, we
need another girl.
Yeah. So, that's a whole thing going. We have a boy and a girl fighter and a boy and a girl fighter so far. There might be more students, especially if Kreese comes in and does the Kreese thing. You never know what's going to happen. If people might just leave or whatnot.
Yeah.
The big thing I want to just point out is right now we have Karate Wars. How much more insane can Karate Wars get? Do you think?
They're gonna have a group fight. What do you mean? They're gonna be beating each other up.
What do you mean?
They're gonna have a throwdown between all the
in a karate dojo.
I don't think so. I think the kids are just gonna have an all-out brawl from Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai are just gonna beat each other up at some point, run into each other outside of official grounds and fight.
Last thing I'm gonna say, shout out to Miguel's grandma for smoking weed before she went to the sporting event. That's why she was so chill. That's why she's one of my favorite characters, is because
she's a great character too.
The reason why she's so chill about everything so far, you can assume, is she's high the entire time, which is hilarious because Miguel's mom is like, why can you be okay with him being punched? She's like, yeah, I'm high. I believe in him. Besides that, I'm ready to jump off. So thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
This was our finale of season 1 of Cobra Kai. Can't believe we have 5 more to go. This series is a lot of fun. And now that we have a lot of the characters kind of developed, time for some plot development to happen and some character growth and maybe undergrowth or, regression potentially. Who knows?
Yeah. Back and forth.
Yeah. Can't wait to find out what Kreese is up to next season.
Me too.
Check out Patreon for full lengths of this series and others, and to vote on TV shows and movies. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And we appreciate you a lot. Bye.
Take care.